We are here at the AquaCon booth with my friend Martin, who we like to call the Commodore. And Martin, how are you today?
Yeah, my name is Dr. Martin May. I'm a naval architect, and I'm a passionate sailor. And when you anchor in the bay, somebody has to buy the fresh bread in the morning. And when you row with the dinghy to the shore, you can't go further. And the best bakery is always on the other side of the island.
True.
So it's very necessary to have an amphibious bike.
And you've done that?
Yes, yeah, of course, yeah.
All right, well, yeah, so why don't you tell us about this?
The basic idea is that it has to be quick to convert from terrestrial driving to maritime version. So the idea was to have two stable floats. And I need a trike to get the stability. And these two floats bring the stability, and you can take it off very, very quickly. You have and then you can take this here and you put it here. And now the bike is only 99 centimeters narrow, so that here road bike lane legal, yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you drop this down, because underneath, if you come here,
Grace, got it, go ahead.
Here underneath you have a 1000-watt propeller left and right, and here are the controls, which are remote to this receiver and the battery. So when you go on the boat, on the bike, you go here, and then you can control it like a tank. And you also need the two wheels in front to climb up the beach. Because when you have sand and waves, the sand is very soft, and I need the fat tires and also this one as buoyancy and support for the weight distribution. And so you can just go very easily from the land into the sea. And also when you cycle around a lake, you don't need to go the whole way around, you just cross it. And I got a big order from Ukraine, because when they came and saw this, they said, we want to order them because we don't have bridges anymore.
Right. They've been bombed out? Or?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So this is the best way to go to work. So in the first time I wanted to design a fun and leisure boat,
right.
But now it's a survival bike,
right,
for the people who don't have bridges anymore.
So you were thinking recreation when you started out with this, but now it's become very practical.
Yeah.
All right. Martin, I noticed that this is built on a Steintrike, yes, the Wild One.
Yes, because you can see here the base. The base is the Steintrike, and these are pieces which just snap on. So within 3 minutes you have just two screws, and the Steintrike is built with a tube left and right. Mm-hmm. So it has to be quick and easy to convert from the naked bike to the amphibious bike. The next generation now is a carbon fiber center frame, where all these floats just snap on. So you can, within 10 seconds, you can convert into the other one.
Very nice.
And the next generation is a pedal generator, where I generate electricity, yes, amps, and they go into the central battery, and then I can distribute the power, the so-called bike-by-wire, mm-hmm, into the hub wheel motors and also to the propellers.
We saw the Bike 2 pedal generator yesterday. So is it this type of system?
I'm working actually with the Schaeffler.
Yeah, the Schaeffler, yes.
Yeah. With the Schaeffler, they are now ready for the market. I spoke to Schaeffler since 2 years.
Okay.
They said, no, we're not ready. I said, come on, I need it urgently, because I have all these amphibious designs, because there will be also a hydrofoiling version coming. Because the thing is that we live in a civilization, but we want to go into the nature, sure, in a remote area, and there's a certain distance which you have to overcome. And then the best version is the hydrofoiling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But this is a so-called ship-to-shore shuttle, because I designed these floating houseboats and the yachts.
Okay.
And you always want to go with your beautiful wife
Thank you.
into the restaurant, you know. Yeah, and then we can actually drive to the restaurant, and we go for a fish or a schnitzel, you know, plus 3 kilowatt hours.
I'm all for the schnitzel. I'm into that. So that's wonderful. What are amazing creative ideas you have. Not just this, but so many other things here, Martin. Let's talk about the actual production. Realistically speaking, so some of these people here see this and they say, "Yeah, I want to have one of these things." Yeah. Are you ready to produce enough for folks right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I have a shipyard, and we are specialists for carbon fiber vacuum bagging or resin infusion, epoxy. We also use epoxy resin, which is 56% of vegetable oil, and the foam core is built out of recycled PET bottle. It's a structural foam, and instead of carbon, I can also use hemp fiber.
Okay.
Because I love nature, and I want to
make it sustainable.
I want to use e-mobility in a sustainable way.
Yeah, it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
So this is the flying bicycle, because it's always nice to cycle on the water, and I'm offering hiking on the water, but in a very fast way, because all the other boats who are faster make waves and are noisy, but with this foiling system I can go with 20 kilometers an hour without waves, without any noise, and I can really enjoy nature. And it's based on the Manta 5, which is from New Zealand. But the negative thing of the Manta 5 is that I always get wet. And I have to start from the water. I can't have my mobile phone with me, can't have my car key, because it's salt water. And my wife gets wet and then she gets cystitis. This is not, no, exactly. Yeah. So this is a no-go.
Happy wife is important. Yeah.
Exactly, and this is why I designed this for my wife. And these are two boxes in carbon, which snap together here, you know. And then you can use the standard Manta 5 as a boat. And when you're tired, you just land on the water. And when you start cycling, we have 600 watt MPF motor, which is IPX7 and saltwater resistant. So I start cycling, and after 3 meters, I'm completely foil borne, and then the drag goes down by 80%. And then you fly over the water with 20 kilometers an hour. It's gorgeous. You don't have trucks, you don't have holes on the road, you know. Nice. And you can also take it off, and then you can go like a sports guy, just with a naked manta. And the idea is very important to show here. This is a canard configuration, so the main wing is in the rear, and this is the aileron, and this is the wave sensor. So this is exactly the water line, so you actually fly 30 centimeters above the water. And the nice thing is that actually you can have all your picnic stuff with you, and then I can also make a carbon fiber tube across. Then I have two. So it's a catamaran.
Oh wow, yeah.
And then I can put a little carbon panel, and we can lie in the sun.
You can bring your friends with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice.
And this is the nice thing, because this is the future of biking on the water. And we don't have so much electric energy, so we have to use it in an intelligent way. And if I look at the birds, they do it since many thousand years.
Right.
And as water has a 600 higher times density, I can live with smaller wings. And the most efficient way is actually to drive on the water with a hydrofoil.
There you go. The flying bike.
The flying bike. Yes.
All right, Martin, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Okay.
I wanted to thank our amazing sponsors here at the Laidback Bike Report at Spezi 2023. Who are they? Let's see. Radical Design, HP Velotechnic, Bent Revolution. Let's see. We got Jersey Bents, Falco E Motors. We've got TerraCycle.
Yes.
Let's see. Connecticut Yankee Peddler. And anybody else? Oh, Andrew at Trailside Trikes. I
Can't
think
forget
is
him.
No, for sure not. So, guys, thank you so much for supporting us at the Laidback Bike Report here at Spezi 2023. All right, guys, go on by. That's amazing. Look at them.